In just 6 days, John McClane has cleared out a whole military checkpoint. He's amassed a massive arsenal of guns and ammo. He's got a decent supply of food. He's got a lot of military gear, and he's also killed over 500 zombies. The priority now is to find a vehicle, and that means going deeper and deeper into Brandon. But it means business. We've got a lot of guns, we've got a lot of ammo. Let's put them to good use. Okay, well, John is really going to go to war. Oh my god, that is not a good time to have some lag. It's going to make things absolutely crazy. We already have ammo there on that magazine. But we're going to go straight in with the M9. We've got so many rounds. We've got so little time, it seems. It's going to be interesting to see just how many zombies flood into the area. Yeah, here they come. Here they come. We've bitten off more than we can chew. I don't want to spend the next 2 or 3 days killing 400 or 500 zombies just to sort of make a couple of blocks progress. We'll see how we go. Okay, well, we're not overwhelmed at the moment. This is a promising sign. We haven't checked out the garage of the gas station, and I've got a feeling that maybe this is the main road, and if we just go along this way, we've got a gas station, we've got a diner. This could be the main road out of Brandenburg. So if we go that way, we will hopefully find what we're looking for, and that is a decent vehicle. Oh, almost got crept up on them. That is the danger. You get focused on the zombie right in front of you. You don't see the zombie coming right from behind. We did this time. Man, this rain. I might actually swap out the relentless rain for the crazy fog. That might be interesting. But for now, we're just gonna basically just concentrate on what we want to do, which is finding a vehicle. So that means going deeper into town, and we're just going to take out any zombie that gets in John's way. Okay, well, we've got a bit of a moment. Have we got any? Yeah, let's just take that. Let's take that. That'll keep John going. Now, the real danger with firing off the rounds like that is you go and do some looting, and you find yourself in a low. Oof, that was close. You find yourself in a bit of a bind. You go into a little bit of a corner. Let's just go outside and see what is going. Well, this feels manageable at the moment. Oh, she says, we're not getting overwhelmed. Yeah, there's zombies coming into the area, but we're dealing with it quite easily at the moment. And yes, I promise I will not get overconfident. Oh my god, what was that? What the hell happened there? Oh, we scratched on the right hand again. That was crazy. I do not know what went wrong there, but man. Well, hopefully scratch on the right hand won't affect John's shooting aim too much, but that is, yeah, I mean, it was crazy, isn't it? You get that a little bit overconfident, and then all of a sudden it goes wrong. Okay, we're going to use this opportunity to bandage, take some painkillers and reload our magazines. Yeah, we're not being followed. This is a good thing about having the safe house right here. If things get out of hand, we can just fall back a couple of blocks and regroup. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, well, John has definitely regrouped, but he is feeling a little bit naked. Yeah, we've lost the wizard hat again. Again, we got our right hand scratched right outside the gas station. We're going to head right back there and we're going to reclaim that wizard hat, making it one of the main goals of this whole adventure, this whole challenge. Keep that wizard hat. Do not lose it, come what may. We're back at the gas station. There's not a lot of activity. The rain has eased off, but look at the moodles. Look at the moodles. We've got a queasy moodle. That is not good. I really hope that is just a factor of just how many zombies there are here. I hope it's just the bad odor that's causing John to get a little bit queasy and not that recent scratch on his hand. Let's quickly look at the pace. Let's just quickly check this again, make sure we didn't miss anything useful. We'll grab a wrench. As I said, we're a bit low. No, we don't need any of that. We're a bit low on melee weapons. Right, let's get her out of this area. It is just absolutely crawling with dead zombies. The odor is awful. Okay, we're outside the diner, and I've got to say, this looks promising. We've been firing off the pistol quite a few rounds. What is this? We've got a second doctor. Is there a medical centre nearby? But yeah, I'm surprised at how few zombies there are coming into the area as a result of John firing off the gun. Search for a vehicle continues. We're struggling at the moment. We've got a bad scratch and our right hand is causing quite a bit of pain and discomfort. Now let's get that back on. We'll instantly feel better getting the wizard hat back on. Okay, John means business. Nothing's gonna stop him, nothing's gonna slow him down. Okay, well there we are, Brandenburg Walk-in Medical Clinic. It's probably gonna be worth looting, but what I think I'm gonna do is just continue going east and clearing the area, and then when things are getting late, it's getting dark, when John's getting tired, we'll double back, work our way back to our safe house and loot as we go. Oh, that's a bit of a blow. This is what I'm hoping for. If this is the main street where all the shops are, where all the retail is, we're going to find car parks, and I'm hoping that we're going to find vehicles inside. Who knows, we might even find a Gigamart. What I've tried to do is I've managed to resist so far. I've not looked at the online map for Build 42. This is my first adventure into Brandenburg, so I do not know what is up ahead. Okay, well, which way to go? Do I go south, or do I just carry on going east? We're in a residential now. That is a nice big house. The rain has actually stopped for once, and I'm really, really surprised at just how few zombies there are. Well, you know what? It does kind of feel like John has just totally lost the plot after just a week. I mean, he's just casually strolling around with a wizard hat on, a gun in hand, and yeah, he's just like he's gone shopping, really. He's just strolling around, not bothered by the zombies, just letting them come up real close and then gunning them down and then just moving on. I'm still quite intrigued, quite worried, quite distracted about the queasiness moodle. Is it just because John's clothes are absolutely covered in blood and he hasn't washed them for a couple of days? It started, he got the queasy moodle as soon as he got a bit on the hand. So I scratched. Sorry for saying that word. Where is that zombie? But, you know, if he is infected, the queasiness moodle does not start straight away. Although I suppose Build 42 unstable. All bets are off. So I don't know. This could be the beginning of the end. Okay, well, all our magazines are empty. I'm having to manually reload as we go along, which is never a good idea, and I'm really distracted by just how much that heart is wobbling away. I'm going to actually take a little bit of a breather. I'm going to go inside this house, maybe grab a few bits of food, maybe even grab a few boxes of ammo, but just take the opportunity to get out of sight, take a breath, reload the magazines. Okay, we're in. We're off the street, we're out of sight. It's possible that I might actually just stay here tonight. It's a nice big 2-story home. We've largely cleared the area of zombies. We could have a shave. That is definitely something that we need to do. We could wash our clothes with the soap. That is definitely something we should do. No drugs. Yeah, let's bed down here for the night. Things, I don't know, things didn't quite go as planned. Got another bad injury to our right hand. Okay, well, the very first container we checked, look at it. Look at that. It had a box of shotgun shells. We got a box of 9mm. We got our first proper shotgun, really. We've only found double barrels right now. Some more smokes. Look at that. That's a crazy arsenal for just one little house. We're going to find any decent books. No skill books, no skill magazines. Okay, we're checking out upstairs. We found one can of vegetable soup in the kitchen, which is a little bit of a disappointment because we only brought a couple of cans of food with us. And let's make sure this whole house is safe and zombie free, and then we're definitely going to take a nice wash to really rest and recuperate and hope that the sickness doesn't take hold, and then we feel a lot better in the morning. Okay, well, it is 5 in the morning. John has had 3.5 hours sleep before he woke up, feeling alarmed, nervous and jumpy. I'm starting to get a bit of a bad feeling about this, but for now we're going to press on. I really hope that John recovers from that scratch on his hand. It's far too early to bow out right now. We've got so much to do, so many challenges to meet, but for now let's keep going. Let's continue pressing east further into Brandenburg and that search for a vehicle. Okay, well, it's barely been an hour later. We just finished loading all our magazines and it's not looking good. We're now nauseous. We are weak with illness. Feels like things are in the balance now. I'm starting to feel a little bit sad. Okay, but for now we're soldiering on. For now we're just going to ignore the slow deterioration of John's health, the nausea, the weakness with illness, and we're just going to carry on pressing east deeper into Brandenburg, looking for a vehicle, killing the zombies as we go. Okay, well, as usual, John has found a distraction just up ahead. No, not all the zombies. There is a house that is boarded up. Who knows? Come on, give me a katana. That would cheer me up a little bit, wouldn't it? And now we got the very considerable challenge of all the zombies flooding into the area. It is about to get real. We are absolutely flying through the zombies at the moment. We've got zombies breathing down our neck right behind us. They're coming in from all directions. But you can see there's a number of zombie corpses that are on the floor already. John is absolutely flying. Well, look at that. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and look at those huge numbers of corpses on the floor. We are really coming at the zombie population with a vengeance. It looks like the area is finally clear. Let's just check the mailbox, but you can see there's a boarded up house just up ahead. What are we going to find? At the moment, it looks like we're going to find more zombies. Yeah, we really need to find some food. Maybe if we can stuff our belly, that will start to aid some sort of recovery. Oh, that's a new one. 2 at the same time with an M9 pistol. I guess that's a result of being such a high level. We're aiming level 5 right now. This place looks very interesting. What is that place? Still got a little bit of work to do to clear the area. And I'm hoping we can find some food in that house. There's definitely some zombies. Okay, well, this could be a problem because one thing I did leave at home is the claw hammer. I've got no way to prise off the barricades. Okay. Well, there's one zombie. Or was. Are we going to have a way in? Okay, well, before we head in, I'm just going to make sure it's clear outside. We've got one way in, one way out. So we do need to be wary, need to be careful. Those so-called fast shamblers can be a little bit slow to the party. Oh man, this is taking a while. It's not difficult work, but it is slow, painstaking work. These zombies, some of these zombies Yeah, there's just no way I could use the word fast to describe them. Okay, well hopefully this dude is the last one. Do we risk it? Do we risk going inside now? I think we have to. Okay, well we're in. I don't want to go looking for trouble. I just want to grab some food. Oh my god. That is a crazy amount of literature. Let's just eat everything we can find and get out of here. Oh, is there a zombie? Okay. Thought there was a zombie right there then. Might have come through the window. Let's just gorge ourselves on food. Hopefully that will help John to recover. Man, that is a lot of gear here. We're gonna have to come back though. We found a little bit of food. We're full. But yeah, let's get out of here. Ah, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Let's press on. We'll grab our bag. We'll definitely mark this location on the map because there are a lot of useful, potentially, literature. Let me shoot them through the window. I'll take that as a yes. Okay, well I think we're going to start doubling back now. This is clearly a residential area. I thought it was going to be Main Street. I thought this was going to be where all the commercial buildings were, but there's nothing. I want to find the commercial area, the retail area. That's where the car lots are going to be. They're going to be full of cars. We're not going to find much here. Look at this, all these houses, not one single car. Well, you know what? I'm not even stopping to kill all the zombies. I'm just really focused now on a decent vehicle, or any vehicle for that matter. Actually, that just reminds me, at the house I was just at, there was a vehicle, so I'm going to actually work my way back. Looked like it was in really good condition. We need to find a key though. We need a massive stroke of luck to be able to get on the road at this early stage. But first we got to take care of quite a few followers. I'm getting too close. Oh, this car looks good. This car looks good, and it is locked up tight. It's just going to be a real shame. It's going to be a beautiful vehicle, but there's going to be no way to get it on the road. There was no key, unsurprisingly. Let's check out this storage area. What the hell is this? Well, we're going to have to break down the doors. I think I've still got a meat cleaver somewhere. Oh, again, I was just beginning to think that it wasn't going to happen. I just thought that we were too weak. And look at this. This would be a massive gold mine if we were interested in putting down roots. If we were interested in getting to grips with some of the crafting. Look at this. Incredible. We're going to find any decent weapons. Wow, what a great location this is. This is just a great workshop, isn't it? What have we got? We've got a metal bandsaw. What have we got? Anything on the floor? No. Hey, wow, that is very cool. But it's not what we want right now. I'm going to actually... do we want to take that? No. We can't really carry much more at the moment. We're so weak. I'm going to actually head back into the house just to double check that there isn't a car key in there. Oh my god, that made me jump. Where did that zombie come from? Seriously. Where did that zombie come from? Oh, well, it wakes you up, it keeps you on your toes. I guess no, they didn't break out of there. I'm going to search every container in this house, and there's slim hope that there will be a car key. Oh, that took a lot of hits. That took a lot of hits. We are really weak right now. Well, but you know, we could spend the afternoon forging a cod piece. Man, look at this. This is crazy. So many recipes, schematics, bit of everything. A photograph of a child visiting Santa. Yeah, why not? We've searched every container. We've foraged around on the floor. Absolutely nothing. No car key. So the search continues. Well, this persistent, constant, heavy rain is really, really literally dampening John's spirits. He's still nauseous, weak with illness. He's now drowsy, he's tired, but he's really paying for that 3-4 hour sleep that he had. Okay, we've made it back to the walk-in clinic. I doubt there's going to be anything here that will cure John's sickness if he's got the virus. Wow, there's zombies inside. I'm not prepared for that. We don't have a trusty M9 pistol. Oh, I thought they were down. Oh, even John's accuracy with his pistol is deserting him now. Let's just take a moment to fill up our water. Well, it does look like this is the beginning of the end. John's health is just slowly, gradually, but inevitably waning away. It's deteriorating. Not going to do much with tongue depressors, that is for sure. Well, let's continue to work our way back to the safe house, and we'll rest up. Maybe it's not over yet. Ooh, we'll definitely take that. Definitely take that. That is useful. Did I see a box around? Haven't got a pistol right now for that. But yeah, let's work our way back to the safe house. Maybe we'll rest up, sleep, and we'll find out if this is it, if this is the end. Because we made it back to our safe house, we didn't see a single zombie, which is a brilliant sign. Yeah, let's maybe not eat that. We were going to just gorge ourselves on food. We had an early night and see if we see the morning. Okay, well, it's the next morning. John's actually slept for about 7 or 8 hours, but you can see his health is still deteriorating. Critical damage. He came so far in such a short time scale. Let me just show you. In just 7 days, well, nearly 8 days now, 830 zombies killed. But I think the end is very, very soon. Well, the damage is critical, so we're just eating everything and anything we want, really. But it looks like there's no coming back now. But just to rub it in, look at this. Increasing danger of becoming rat food. They're just rubbing it in. Okay, well, let's go and see what trouble we can find. The weather is absolutely terrible outside, so we really should take an umbrella. Okay, we're going to press on. We're going to carry on like everything is absolutely fine. It is fine, of course, absolutely. John's going to make a full recovery, right? And we're just going to carry on. Oh, look what we just found. Look what we just found. We're going to find a sledgehammer as well, just to really rub it in. Okay, well, we're going to head this way. I can see some vehicles up ahead. We've got a graveyard. That's very apt, isn't it? Okay, we've got a couple of vehicles. Is this the church? It is the Resting Pines Chapel. We've got a couple of vans there. Maybe we'll be lucky. Let's just clear the area out. John is still carrying on. Okay, well, John really hasn't got long left to live now. Critical injuries, not going gently into that good night. Let's see if we can live up to that. Let's see how many zombies we can take down. Okay, well, John is still standing somehow. He's not actually doing that great with his aiming. We're taking a lot more shots to take him down. Can we get a vehicle? Can we go on a little bit of a joyride before we expire? Yeah, both of these are locked up tight. Is it going to be worth going inside the church, seeing if we can find an office, see if we can find the keys? Why not? And this looks like the pastor's office. Any car key? No. Oh, just taking a little bit of shelter in this truck. Now we found a nice smoke, so we're just enjoying that. And we might not even get out of this cab again, but look at this, as if to rub it in, we found some decent leather gloves. Maybe if we found these earlier, we could have survived the scratch on the hand. Guess we'll never know. Okay, well, I don't see any point in carrying on, in trying putting any more effort into the fight for survival, because the fight for survival has been lost. John's just going to sit here in the dry, in the warm, in the peace and quiet, listen to the sound of the rain beating on top of the truck, slowly drift off to sleep, never to wake again. Okay, well that is the end. It is all over. John McClane has become one of them. A storm was coming. His name was John McClane, but the storm of zombies was just too much for him. Just so unlucky. He promised so much. He was going to go so far, but he survived for no longer than 8 days and 3 hours. But he certainly made his mark. Killed 859 zombies. But that is the end of John McClane's story.